Got the GoPro 360 on a pole, leaning. We got winds. They're blowing over 10, but they're mostly blowing right straight down the runway, so I'm not worried. Gonna fly the Arrows F-15. Should be a good flight. I'm ready. Let's go flying. No flaps.
Gear up.
Woohoo! It's going to do an 8. Kind of low. Kind of low. I was under control though. Much better. Kept the speed up on that end of the field.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Not exactly a Cobra. Wasn't trying to be. I was just gonna bring it up and flip her over.
Gear down.
Since it is windy, I'm gonna start making my landing tries here. Whoa, that was a weird one.
Final stop.
Ah, there we go. That was a good landing. Hit rear wheels first, and I kept my hands on the controllers and steered from going off into the rough.
Timer start.
Wow, I can tell I'm rusty. I can tell it had been a while. Let's see if I can taxi back. I got plenty of battery. Bring it back over here, getting the tire tracks. Man, I was nervous on that flight. I don't know why.
Time remaining 1 minute.
I guess when I did that downwind turn and came so close to the ground, there we go. Come back over in these tire tracks, right there. Bring it up here a ways. Well, debrief.
Motor off.
I was a little nervous, to be honest with you. The winds died down now, but they were blowing just a, right a little over 10. I was nervous. I don't know why I was nervous. Maybe because I hadn't flown this in over a week, but it flew well, and I did a good job of not, once I realized how dumb I was over there. But when I was making my landing approach, I had a weird angle. I didn't have a good, I was out too far. I was going out this way. And when I came back, that's why I came back at the runway at an angle like this, instead of making a good turn. So that landing was set up totally by making a bad down leg to come in to land and a down turn to land. And then with the wind gusting here, I didn't use flaps, but it was like it was wanting to float. I probably should have killed the speed a little more, to try to alpha it in, but being 3 feet off the ground, there was no alpha. The only thing I could do was just reduce the throttle until it got ready to touch, and then flared it. But it was a nice, you can see the 2 wheels hitting down there. Well, hope you're having a great Saturday. It's after 10. I'm out here. You can tell there's been nobody here. Somebody mowed. They did a good job. They didn't mow the runway though, so I don't know. I know I mow next time, but yeah, it's just a little tricky with the crosswinds. But I thought I did everything well, except for I should have went around because I did not have a good approach to set up a good landing. And sometimes you can pull off a great landing with a bad approach, but you know, like if you're not all that familiar, even though I've got, I don't know how many flights on this, probably I'm saying close to 20 on it, you know, but if you don't fly it every, you know, every other day or something like that, you get rusty on it. Oh well, I'm babbling on. There you go. It was a good flight. It was an okay flight. I would, you know, on my scale of flights, I'd say that flight was about a 6. I felt in control. You know, it did everything that I wanted it to do, with the exception of I let it dip down there on one turn during the flight, and I did not set my landing approach up at all. And those are big minuses. And I landed way the heck down there. I hate doing that. I'd like landing right in this strip right in here. But other than that, it was a good flight. Plane's been holding up well to this ground. I don't know. I think it would have, if I would have, well, if we didn't have a crosswind, I think it would have went up in the air a little sooner. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I hit full throttle until, you know, towards when it took off. But no, well, it was a good flight. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I love the Arrows F-15. This is Jeff. Tuco's at home getting the rest of his hair cut. He had kind of, we cut his hair, what night? I can't remember what night we cut his hair. Since I'm retired, I can't keep track of nights, but I think 2 nights ago we cut his hair, and we got everything but his legs. So he's getting his legs done this morning because he looks funny. He looks like he's like a pole dancer with wearing the big fuzzy boots. But all right, this is Jeff, Lower Alabama baby, here at the Wiregrass RC Controller Club. It's a crowded Saturday of flying. These winds aren't bad at all. Gee whiz, guys. And it's just going to get nothing but hotter. Woo!